Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into your reading. So today's reading is messages from your person, your love interest, your beloved, who you came to the video for. It is that time again, so I'm going to roll the dice. Got the Sun. Got the ABC blocks. We've got candles, looks like birthday candles. So the Sun is for group 1, the ABC blocks is for group 2, and the candles are for group 3. So pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps will be in the description box down below. I think I'm going to pull some charms in this reading, as well as there is also going to be an extended. So let's get started. What does your love interest, what messages do they have for you? What would they say to you if they had no filter? Messages from your person. Getting started with the Sun or group 1. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure the camera's on. It is. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Group 1. So to your messages from your person reading. So think about the person you have on your mind. I'm going to start off with messages and then we'll clarify with tarot cards. Angel spirits and guides, for those who have tuned in for group 1, what does their love interest want to say to them, the person they came to the reading for, please? What does group 1's person want to say to them? For those who have tuned in for group 1, what does their person want to say? Let's just agree to disagree and move on. Okay. So your person is saying, let's just agree to disagree and move on. What else does group 1's person want to say? There we got some. They love you. Okay, this one doesn't come out very often. Group 1, your person says, I love you. I have a fear of abandonment. And I know I took advantage of you, but I learned my lesson when I lost you. So while hearing I love you, you know, through the cards is always very validating. It's what we all want to hear, right? When we're talking about, you know, our love interest. But it's like for somebody with the fear of abandonment, it's a very difficult thing for them because, you know, feeling love and caring for other people actually triggers a fight or flight response in some of them, which is the opposite of what we want to happen, because a love partnership or a relationship should make you feel safe. And if this person's autonomic nervous system is having the opposite reaction of that, that is definitely something that needs to be addressed here. I'm in a very dark place right now. What else does group 1's person want to say, please? I feel like they feel badly for mistreating you or taking advantage of you. Some of you have argued with this person or broken up from this person, and in this case this person does just want to, you know, agree to disagree and move forward in the connection, but at the same time some of them are just feeling like it's that's not going to happen, that you guys aren't going to be able to move forward. At the back of the deck we've got not everything's all my fault, because they feel like they're being blamed for everything, or they feel really guilty, and it's like they're fighting with the idea that it's all of their fault. And they just want to say to you now that it isn't all their fault, okay? And I'm empty in my life without you. So losing you has been its own, you know, its own punishment, whether you guys are still together or not. There's some conflict here being clearly expressed through the cards. That would tell me that, you know, that conflict is an issue that needs to be addressed in the connection. And your person is talking about that. They're wanting to say, you know, that despite the conflict, they do love you, but these are some of the reasons why they feel this way. They're in a dark place right now, maybe trying to heal heal trust issues, heal abandonment issues, but they are empty and, you know, without you in their life. Okay, so that'll be especially resonating for those who know they're in separation from this person or no contact. But for an odd few, some of you are with this person, and whenever you are not in their life, you know, they feel empty. It's like you are their touchstone, and your energy grounds them, right? You just have to be careful with that, you guys don't become codependent on one another. And I'm listening to my higher self's guidance, they say. All my cards are just throwing themselves all over the place. Okay, so I'm being called to use the music oracle, so I'm going to do that. For those who have tuned in for Group 1, Angel Spirits and Guides, what does a person want to say to them, please? A bit much. We'll take this one. We've got Hildegard von Bingen. I have no idea who that is. I'm a musician or a singer of some kind, evidently. So your person, you know, let's look at this. Their attitude right now is to become like a feather on the breath of God. So this is where they're talking about they're listening to their higher self's guidance. They could be religious. They could very well be praying and relying on their religion. But even if they're not, I'm getting most of them are praying. They're asking for assistance while they're in this dark place. It usually takes rock bottom for people to really, you know, turn to God again, or turn to their spirituality again, turn to the voice of spirit. And I feel your person is listening to their higher self's guidance, and you know, just trying to take things more lightly. You know, some of them are into the occult. This card is saying, gaining wisdom through the unknown. And their message to you is the soul is not in the body is in the soul. So this person's becoming more soulful and more spiritual. And they're starting to identify less with their human self and more with their higher self. And anybody that knows about the dark night of the soul, that's an actual thing, you know, that you go through, and its purpose is to help someone gain enlightenment. And so there is light at the end of the tunnel. But I feel that this tunnel that they're going through has to do with their trust issues, their abandonment issues, and the guilt that they feel over mistreating others, in this case you, and just wanting to move on from the past, wanting to stop feeling empty, wanting to honor their love and move on from the past. Okay. I'm going to clarify this. Let's just agree to disagree and move on. Angel Spirits and Guides, what is it referring to for Group 1? Uh-oh. These cards. Okay then, we won't be using those. Sorry, Group 1. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties are my middle name. Use these instead. Clarify, let's just agree to disagree and move on, please, for Group 1, please. Why is that card here? Because they're tired of being hung up on the situation. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse at the back of the deck. Three of Pentacles in the reverse has come out a lot for you guys lately. So in this case, we've got Earth energy, we've got Pisces energy. Somebody could have a Uranus placement or Earth in their chart. But either way, what I'm getting, what I'm seeing here, is that this person is knowing that they feel that they've been selfish in the situation. Maybe you've been selfish, you know. Energies can be interchangeable in tarot, so just take it how it resonates. But I'm getting, you know, there's been some selfishness here in the situation, and it's caused a stagnation in this connection. Whether you're together or not, it's like stalled things out. And this person is now using this time, because they're empty without you in their life, you know, because there's distance in this connection, they're using this time to gain some wisdom, you know, to make some sacrifices, some self-sacrifices. I feel like they want to figure out first what needs to go, like what is worth getting rid of, what is worth saving. It's like they need to make a sacrifice, but they're, you know, putting themselves in this self-imposed hang-up in order to see the light around his head, gain enlightenment on his path forward and what he should do. So he's looking at, you know, this person, male or female, is looking at this from a different perspective. And I feel like since this is clarifying, you know, them saying let's just agree to disagree and move on, it's like they've gained the wisdom now to see a path forward. And this is why they are ready to move on, or soon will be ready to move on, thanks to this time of stagnation or withdrawal from this connection. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, I feel that, you know, they're missing your support. You guys haven't been collaborating, haven't been working together as a team, you know, and, you know, if that's not resonating for you, someone in their life, a group of people, perhaps at their job, there's something that's affecting them and thereby affecting this connection where they're not feeling supported. And so they're tired of not feeling supported, and they want to move forward. What's this person's fear of abandonment about, Spirit? Clarify fear of abandonment. Why is that here? For group 1. We've got the Six of Pentacles. And we've got the Lovers in reverse at the back of the deck. So some of them could feel abandoned in a love relationship with the Lovers in the reverse. Whether that be, you know, abandoned by you. So you'll know this is true if you broke up with this person, or if you guys are in no communication, no contact, or anything like that. It could also be referring to a relationship from their past here. Yeah, could have been outside interference in your connection from others. If you guys are the ones that are split up, what I'm seeing is either your person has experienced a really hard breakup or a really bad divorce in their past, or they're going through that at present. But since this is like abandonment issues, it's like something that's already happened. So it's like, yeah, it could have been something to do with like an argument. I mean, this could even be them driving you away, and now they have regrets about that. We already see that they regret mistreating you. They figure that's a bad choice. They understand that now. So, I mean, if you walked away, even though they pushed you away, you walking away could have triggered their abandonment issues that were already latent or within them, that maybe they had forgotten about or underestimated, you know, and then those came rearing their heads, you know, back up again at your person, you know, as a result of them pushing you away, which is, of course, you know, something they did to themselves if that's the case. But this can also, again, be referring to a past relationship. Any relationship, doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a relationship with friends or family, but some area where they felt abandoned. So, and with that Six of Pentacles here, it's like, if I feel like those who suffered a divorce or a breakup in a romantic relationship, I guess even in a family relationship, whatever it was, it left your person like in debt, feeling like they needed other people's charity, feeling like they're at somebody else's mercy, and this is what's contributed to your person's selfishness and the connection with you. If your person's been selfish, this is the reason why. Your person's really been struggling with being able to give love or give anything, really, and struggling with receiving it. Because that Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving help, and it's about equal give and take in a relationship, and it's about being generous, you know. And somebody was not generous with them. So basically, but I feel like they're gaining a new perspective. They're realizing there was unequal give and take in the relationship due to fear that you would leave them. Or some lack of ability within them to receive love in the past. That, or an inability to give equally in this connection due to, you know, a breakup or a divorce in their past. So just take it how it resonates here. So some more messages from your person. If this reading is resonating, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. That would be great. It helps the channel. Thank you to those of you who have been subscribed. I appreciate you guys. I'm still not taking personal readings, but I am doing emergency readings if anybody's interested in those. I don't know yet when I'm going to be able to return to doing regular readings, but I'll let you know. Angel spirits and guides, for those who have tuned in for group 1. Messages from them, please. What would they like to tell group 1? What would group 1's person like to say to them, please? Passion. Try something you've never tried before, and trust is at the back of the deck. It's safe to trust in this situation. So they have a passion for you. And they feel like, yeah, they're working on their trust issues during this dark night of the soul, I feel, you know, and they want you to trust in the situation because that's what they're working to do, to learn how to trust in relationships and in this relationship with you, which is something kind of new for them. When it says try something you've never done before, trust. I don't feel like for a lot of you, this person probably has trusted before but got burnt, but for some of them, they've never really trusted in, you know, giving their heart to anyone. And they feel such a strong passion for you that it really is a challenge for them to trust you, because the more strongly you feel for someone, the more you have to lose, right? So this is what your person's been working on. Working on trust, and they're inspired by their passion for you. So I'm going to get messages from your beloved. Angel spirits and guides, what does group 1's person want to say to them, please? What does group 1's person want to say to them, please, Spirit? I feel like if I can control you, you won't be able to hurt me. So this person's really concerned about being hurt. So some of your people have had pretty bad control issues. I feel like they're getting some insight into why they feel or felt that they need to behave that way. I feel like your person is really starting to make progress, and you've done them a service by leaving if you've left, because this has, you know, shown them what they need to do. The only thing worse than a man you can't control is a man you can. So this is them, they were playing some sort of a game with you. For those who are dealing with a masculine, either way, you know, it's genderless, it's energy. They were playing a game with you. So they didn't really want you to walk away. Like if they pushed you away, or if you guys are arguing right now, even if you're not technically broken up, whatever has happened here, they just don't want you to be able to control them. They want to be, if anything, they want to be the ones to control you because of their fear of getting hurt again. And also they just didn't want you to lose interest. They were playing games, right? What else does group 1's person want to say, Spirit? What else does group 1's person want to say? I don't know what to do, and I can't handle your words right now. And then we've got, I want to take you out on the best date of your life. So I know they want to date you, but especially for those of you who are no communication, no contact, or have had an argument with this person, if you're fighting, they don't know what to do about it. They're working on themselves, they're healing. They know that they They know why they've done the things they've done. They've shed some light on it for themselves. They're listening to their higher self's guidance, you know, and that they want you. They feel empty without you, but at the same time, it's like, what can they say? What can they do? They just want to skip all that making up stuff and get to the fun part of going on dates. Because they just want to be happy. Back of the deck. Okay. Let's get some charms. Do, 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 do. A couple of charms for group 1 regarding their person, what the person wants to say to them, please. Your person realizes that this is a very strong connection, and it's a very valuable connection. They see its worth, and they feel, you know, they feel strongly connected to you. So these people really view you as like royalty, view you as somebody of high value. Some of them can even look up to you, view you as their king or their queen. So really seeing your value, like you're a shooting star, right? And this person, I feel, is like wishing to be back with you. They just don't know how to do it. And if you guys are still together, they're wishing to progress it forward. I feel like some of them want to marry you, actually, to be honest. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing on my ball. But yeah, they, I feel like they do, and they wish for you guys at the very least to get back together here, or to make up if you need to make up. And then it says, my precious indifferent creature. So I feel like this is the game that your person was trying to play, right? They were trying to, you know, play cat and mouse with you, be aloof with you. You know, there's this, I've talked about it before, attachment theories, you know, and the most common, well, not the most common, but the most common one that I see, you know, from my clients is the anxious avoidant attachment couple. And this is a very hard bond to break because you guys both have the same core issue, which is insecurity and fear of abandonment, but you just handle it differently. And so, and somebody did refer to that as being like, well, that's, you know, I described it to someone and they said, well, that's the relationship I have with my cat, which I think is funny because this is what this pin is saying. Yeah, I don't know why it's not focusing, but yeah. That's what this pin is about. Kind of an anxious avoidant attachment style. So if you want to know more about that, you can Google it. There's some good videos on that. But this person here is just like anxiously like fawning over this individual, and the more that this individual gives this person the cold shoulder, the more that they want them. Or this is the dynamic that your person thought would win you over for a lot of you, just based on what they've said. And I don't feel it worked out real well for them. Because as soon as you stop paying attention, just like a cat, right? You chase the cat around the house, the cat doesn't want you, then you just say, forget you. And you go off and do your own thing, and you just say, to hell with the cat. And then the cat's like rubbing your leg and wanting all your attention again. It's like this whole little cat and mouse sort of dynamic that I'm seeing here for a lot of you that's taken place or has taken place in this connection, or has been part of the reason for, you know, any conflict that you guys are experiencing. So yeah, I think your person wants to marry you. Did I say that already? Because I do think that. This is Yellowstone, like citrine, and so you could look up the properties of that stone. I think that's for the month of November. But so something significant could happen in November, or somebody could be born then, could have met then, or will be reconciling then, either way. And then, yeah, this is the, you guys are coming full circle in this connection. So I think you're going on another cycle with this person. The divine is present in this connection. 0 is representative of the divine. That's in a circle, so it's close to 0. It feels like, yeah, you guys are entering, you're being guided. This person's being spiritually guided to start a new cycle with you in this connection. So if you want to find out how it's going to play out, Group 1, I'm going to take it over the extended, and the link for that will be down below in the description box. But thank you for tuning in. I hope that was helpful. I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, Group 2. For those of you who chose the little alphabet blocks, this is your reading. So think about your person, the person you came to the reading for. I'm going to start with messages and clarify as needed with the tarot. Angel spirits and guides for those who have chosen group 2. What does their person want them to know? Okay. What does group 2's person want them to know? What do they want to say to them? What does group 2's person want them to know? Oop, that one flew out. I'm freeing myself from the karmic. So your person is freeing themselves from some sort of a third-party situation, whether that be a karmic relationship or a third party. Doesn't always have to be, you know, another person. It could be, you know, a work situation, money situation, family, or anything that interferes in your guys' connection. You're saying they're freeing themselves from that. So it's a general reading. Take what resonates, forget what doesn't. What else does group 2's person want to say to them, please? What else does group 2's person want to say to them, please? I'm planning how to approach you. So this person says they're planning how to approach you. We've got, I hate waiting just as much as you do. So there is some separation here in this connection. Or some need here. You know, your person is talking about planning, talking about waiting. So there's some waiting going on here. Don't focus on my options. You're the only one I want. Okay. It's hard for me to trust. So let's get a card from the music oracles, because that's what I did for group 1. We get clarifications on these messages from group 2's person, please, and more messages from them. For those who have chosen group 2, what does their person want to say? Okay. We've got Ella Fitzgerald, and we've got Joni Mitchell. Kurt Cobain at the back of the deck. For some reason, I'm drawn to tell you that. So what your person's message is to you is that, you know, they are their own best teacher. You are your own best teacher, right? I feel like they're going through a learning curve. This relationship is a part of that. Learning lessons here, and part of those lessons is about learning to write in your own blood. In other words, learning to make a commitment to someone or something. Writing in your own blood is like an unbreakable bond here. So I feel like for a lot of you, your person's attitude is that this is an unbreakable bond, one that they are learning from, and they want you to learn from it as well. Okay, there's something here about innocence and confessing. So that might resonate for one or both of you. Roles can be reversed. Energy is interchangeable in tarot, so apply the roles as you see fit. But I see someone here, you know, has done something wrong, something they feel they need to confess, or rather that you might feel they need to confess, or vice versa. But you know, they're saying that some things are just better left unsaid. And nothing is more hard won than innocence. So it's like they're fighting for their innocence, or you're fighting for your innocence, or you feel the need to assert the fact that you're innocent in this situation. Somebody here has done something wrong, but they don't want to confess it, but yet they still want to be perceived as innocent. Also, I'm getting the other person is, you know, there is some innocence. So one of you is probably more innocent than the other, right? And your person is, I feel like, giving you props, giving you kudos for, you know, if that's you, for that element of innocence that you're able to maintain, especially if they're the ones that have done something that they probably should confess but would rather not, okay? And maybe you know what that is, maybe you don't. We'll see what else the cards have to say. I feel like somebody here has really good intuition, and as the card says, intuition beats experience. There could be an age difference between the two of you, or a maturity difference. And your person is letting you know, like, if you're the more intuitive one, that, like, they're conceding. They're conceding, they're giving in, they're admitting that your intuition, you know, beats their experience, and also that they find it miraculous. You know, the way that you're able to read, you know, their energy. If this person, if you're able to do this to them, then, you know, that's how they feel about it. And they're also asking you never to lose sight of the miraculous. So they want you to not become jaded, not to lose your innocence. Someone here needs to not become jaded, not lose their innocence. Learn life's lessons without letting it make you hard, without letting it jade you. Maybe this is what your person is needing to learn. Maybe it is what they're learning now, and learning how to make a commitment, one that they can stick to, and honoring a bond that was made maybe lifetimes ago. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like they just want you to know that, I mean, the only thing I'm really being drawn to from the Kurt Cobain card is we're all in this together, so we might as well make some noise. So I feel that, you know, your person could be a bit of a wild man or woman, or maybe they've been perceived that way. Maybe they like to speak their mind, they're outspoken. But either way, your person is in this mess. Life is a mess, life is hard. It's said to be a school, a difficult one for most of us, and so it's like we're all in it together. Your person wants you to know that they're in it with you, okay? So let's get a card to clarify. I'm freeing myself from the karmic. Okay. Cards here. What card do I want to use? Do this. If this is resonating, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And like, share, and subscribe if you would, as that does support the channel, and I appreciate it. Spirit team, can we clarify I'm freeing myself from the karmic for group 2, please? Why is that card here? For those that resonate with a third-party situation, can you clarify that card? Just clarify it in general. We've got defeat in reverse. And it's the 5 of Swords. Okay. And then at the back of the deck we have the Chariot in reverse. So when the Chariot is in reverse, it tells me that somebody was being pulled or is being pulled in 2 different directions. So it is resonating, you know, to those who know this is a third-party situation, or your person being pulled in 2 different directions. I'm seeing here, though, that they're wanting peace in this connection. Peace after a fight. If you guys have had an argument, if there's been any sort of ego clashing or pushing each other away, push and pull in this connection, your person's wanting to make peace, you know, after that. I feel like for those, you know, that have been pulled away or been undecided between 2 partners or 2 things, they want to release that tension. If they've been underhanded with you at all, they want to have a fair fight going forward. If you have been underhanded with this person, they want a fair fight going forward. They don't want there to be any more underhandedness, basically, because when that card is in the upright, it is talking about defeat. It's talking about a dishonorable victory. They're wanting to correct any defeat or any dishonorable victory that's happened here. They could have been caught doing something. That's the thing that they don't want to confess about, right? The thing that they say, that some things are better left unsaid. Yeah, with the Chariot in reverse, you win. I'm hearing you win. You win. Somebody wins. Somebody's giving up. And it's related to a karmic situation, a third-party situation. You know, they lost their direction. They're trying to make their way back to you, or you are trying to make your way back to them if you're the one with the third party, but there have been issues, maybe travel issues, even car trouble with the Chariot in reverse, but I feel like it's I'm saying more than that here. Even with the Seven of Cups in reverse, talks about a decision being made, talks about getting clarity on a situation. It talks about being punished. So I feel like your person has gotten their karma. If they are the ones, whoever was the one that defeated the other one was dishonorable with the other one. The other one, whoever it was that got caught doing something they shouldn't, that hurt this connection, that person has received punishment. And if it's another person that they went with, that person has been their punishment. So they got karma through choosing someone else over you. For those that resonate with this person being involved with another person. And if it's not that, if they chose like friends or family or something, they got karma in that way as well. Because we're talking about karmic energy here. And Seven of Cups in reverse can talk about punishment. It can, and the Seven of Swords in the Five of Swords, in the Chariot in reverse, can all talk about punishment. There's a clarity. This illusion has ended here. This person has come back to their senses, you know, for what it's worth. So take it how it resonates for your situation. So how is this person planning to approach you? Let's look at that. What action steps, Spirit, is this person planning to take towards group 2? Like, how are they planning? What are their plans here? Let's be nosy. How's group 2's person plan to approach them? Regret by apologizing, getting over themselves. Then we've got the Princess of Swords at the back of the deck. So that's like the Knight of Swords. So they're going to come in, they're going to rush in with an apology. Swords is a faster energy. The princess indicates motion. You can see her riding in on her horse. Why is she riding in? Because of this. You can see by the card what's happened here. That Ace of Cups is knocked over, leaving you guys both in stagnation and withdrawal. So whatever kind of conflict or argument you guys had, your person is knowing that they need to give you an apology. I feel like they're going to try to avoid like confessing everything, or they're going to try to get away with confessing as little as possible. But this is what I'm seeing here. With that Five of Cups in reverse, I'm also seeing that, actually it's in the upright, that the loss and the regret that your person feels, they know the grief that they've caused you, the grief that they've caused themselves. Again, I'm getting, this also answers a question about, you know, it's hard for me to trust. This person has abandonment issues, trust issues. Who doesn't nowadays, right? I mean, I suppose that there are a lot of people out there who don't. Those aren't normally the ones who feel the need to get guidance from tarot cards usually, though, in my experience, because often the collective's energy is about regret, is about grief, is about a need to make amends. And that's what we're seeing here again today with this. You know, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved. This person could have, you know, said sharp things to you and rode off into the sunset. They could have been very rigid in their mindset and immature and hurt you in that way, right? Because knights ride in and ride out. Princesses in this deck ride in and ride out. They are not somebody who is stable. They're not somebody who learns to write in their own blood or make that commitment. But to answer the question of like, what are they planning to do? They're planning to take action towards you and communicate with you about what's happened in this connection. You know, and apologize. And I feel like they could be quite direct in it. They're going to be a bit defensive, I feel, but they're also going to try to be very clear and very logical in the way that they present their argument. And I don't feel like it's necessarily going to be an argument, although for some of you it probably will be. I feel like for others of you it's going to be just them trying to be very, you know, logical and clear and bring clarity to the situation in the best way that they can. Because they've come back to their senses and it is what it is now. They could be coming in fast talking, but they're going to let you know that they're making a lifestyle change. and that, you know, they're trying to get clarity on whether or not you want to be a part of that lifestyle change, a part of their new life, away from this karmic energy. Okay? That was 10 of Cups that tried to get left behind there. So kind of maybe a little insight. Your person's looking to you for emotional fulfillment, perhaps, thinking that you might be the one they can have it with. So what else does Group 2's person want to say to them, please, Spirit? What else does Group 2's person want to say? What else does Group 2's person want to say, please? Okay. You are the type of woman who brings out the worst in a man, his conscience. Yeah, this person's behaved like a cad, I feel like. And regardless, you know, of whether you're a man or a woman, you know, this is a genderless reading. It's intended to be, but we all have masculine and feminine in us, so take it that way. But the card is saying, you know, you're the type of feminine who brings out the worst in a masculine, his conscience. And you brought out their conscience. This, whatever has happened between the two of you, has brought out this person's conscience, because someone here, likely you, is more innocent. And they probably took advantage of that. That's what usually happens to people who have natural innocence about them. Cads try to take advantage of that, but at a certain point though, there's a certain type, like they said here, like the type of woman that's just so, or type of person that is just so good-natured, good of heart, pure of intention, or just so undeserving of a certain type of mistreatment that you can't help, even the worst cad. If they have any humanity left within them, they just can't help but feel guilty and regret mistreating a person like that. At the back of the deck, we've got, who can love you like me? Nobody. And who can love me like you? Nobody. So they're thinking about you guys loving each other. And like saying that, you know, don't focus on my options. You're the only one I want. Okay? It's actually a song, I believe. I think I'm going to shorten this on my second version. Just, yeah. Side note, for future reference. But anyways, what else does this person want to say to Group 2, please? My ego gets threatened when I lose my independence, so I distance myself. Yeah, with that Princess of Swords energy, you know, I feel like your person got skittish and, you know, overthought the situation and allowed themselves to be pulled in another direction. And they're saying here, this is why their ego was threatened when they lose their independence. They're a very independent person, or, you know, whoever this is resonating with. So I don't know if they thought you were being clingy, or if they just felt that maybe they didn't think you were clingy, but they just felt that your guys' connection was deepening and they weren't ready for that. And we've got, I'm embarrassed by my actions. I can't look you in the eyes. I mean, we can see this guy's got his back to her. They've got their backs to each other. And he's not making eye contact. So I feel like this person is probably going to you know, come in, make a move towards you, communicate, but they're going to probably try to like fast talk their way, or their intention is going to be sort of fast talk their way through it, and so that they don't actually have to be present with you and absorb the impact of what you think of them, is what I'm hearing, is of what you think of them. So they can read you, or they're going to be able to feel what you think of them. So I'm going to get some charms here, and then I'm going to take it over to the extended room to get more messages, but we'll do charms now. Angel, spirits, and guides. For Group 2, let's get some charms. What does this person want to say to Group 2? this little cute little pink baby. You guys could have a little girl together. They might want to have a little girl with you. Also, I think this is just backing up what was said earlier. It's corresponding with that Ella Fitzgerald card talking about innocence and saying that you didn't deserve what happened. Then we've got let me absorb, let me absorb. So this person has likely cried over you, or you've cried over this person. Maybe I feel like those that have cried over this person's aware of that and they just want to comfort you, but I'm getting also, you know, that they have either cried or felt like crying over you, because this is a close connection. You guys, you know, fit together quite well. You guys are a perfect fit in more ways than one. They do see you as having a heart of gold, right? This is a heart of diamonds, but for me, I'm getting like a heart of gold. You remove the air from my lungs. So your person is saying, you know, that you take their breath away, that they just think you're beautiful, they think you're gorgeous, they're very attracted to you. We've got the black squirrel. And we've got palm tree. I'm hearing coconut. This person behaved like a nut. They were nuts to do what they did to this connection. You were nuts to do what you did to this connection. It was out of ego or fear. Whoever did this, it was out of ego, of fear of loss of independence. They're very embarrassed by their actions, and you know, they're wanting to correct the situation. So I definitely see, you know, movement towards you and communication coming towards you, group 2, from this person, and it's going to be to apologize or to make amends. I'm not seeing a full-on confession, because this person, you know, I feel like they're just too embarrassed. They want to try to avoid it if they can, a true and full confession. So it'll be up to you to decide, you know, if you want to listen to this person and hear them out. If anybody remembers what the black squirrel, I'm drawing a blank on the black squirrel's meaning. For me, it's black squirrels are more rare than the red ones, right? So this person is seeing you as, you know, rare jewel, because we know that they see that already just by the fact that they say, you know, don't focus on my other options. You're the only one I want. And that, you know, no one can love them like you do. So I feel like they see the value in the connection. They're wanting to chatter. I feel like they feel anxious about coming towards you, but at the same time, it's like what they know they need to do in order to make it through the winter is put in the work on the relationship. So follow me over there to the extended if you would like to, group 2. The link for that will be in the description box below. But if this is where we part ways, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below, and I appreciate you. I will talk to you next time. Welcome, group 3. Thanks for tuning in for your reading. So this is messages from your person. Go ahead and think about your person. We'll pull message cards first, and then we will clarify with the tarot card as well as some other message cards. Angel, spirits, and guides, can we get in touch with Group 3's person? What would they say to them if they could? What would their higher self say, or what would they say if they had no filter, please? For those who have chosen Group 3, what does their person want to say to them, please? That one came out immediately and then is trying to escape to the floor. I understand what we have together more than you know. So if there's any doubt as to whether or not this connection or relationship is one-sided, or as to whether this person understands what you have together or not, they're saying that they do understand. It's not one-sided. I have a fear of abandonment that came out in one of the previous options. So if you felt drawn to choose one of the previous groups, maybe check one of those out as well. Angel, spirits, and guides, what else does Group 3's person want to say? Let's just agree to disagree and move on. What else does Group 3's person want to say? For those who will watch Group 3, what else does their person want to say, please? I'm going to shuffle again here, Group 3. Group 3's person. There we go. I'm still in love with you. So this person is coming through with this feeling of needing to reassure you. Like it's like you need reassurance that they still care, that they still love you. They also feel like they need to explain themselves if there's been a conflict or an argument. There's been a breakdown of any kind of breakdown, it would be over the fact that maybe you don't think that they understand what you guys have together, so trying to reassure you. What else does Group 3's person want to say, please, Spirit? I don't know why I keep pushing you away. I'm sorry. Yeah, this person keeps pushing you away. And so this is why you need reassurance. But in the back of the deck we have, it turns me on when you love and accept yourself first. I feel like unconsciously Spirit is saying that the reason this person pushes you away is so that you'll love yourself more. So you'll take some of the emphasis and concern off of this other person and put it back on yourself, because you deserve love too. You deserve your love too, is what I'm hearing. You deserve your love too. Not just this person deserves it. And when they're too available to you, you forget that you deserve love too. So this is a general reading. Take it how it resonates. Forget what doesn't. But this is what I'm getting here. Okay. So I'm going to clarify. What does this person understand about this connection? Angel, spirits, and guides, can we clarify that card just for more clarity, although it might seem obvious to some? I know what I'm feeling, that this is a soulmate connection. You think it's a soulmate connection. Your person thinks it too. That you guys have a strong bond. There's a deeper connection. This is what you guys are feeling. They're trying to validate that. But Spirit, is that correct? What else does Group 3's person understand about what they have with this person? We've got the Big Queen in reverse. So the Big Queen is number 3. That could have significance. But this is the Empress in this deck. And so you are a divine counterpart, okay? Like I was saying. So for those who believe in the twin flame journey, or believe this is your twin flame, this is your twin flame, this is validation for that, but of course only you can actually know that. However, with this card coming out, it is a higher level soulmate connection. But it's like you are not with the Empress in reverse, it's like you are not embracing your power. Some of you are not embracing your power in your person's opinion. They're saying to love and accept yourself first, because the Big Queen takes care of everybody, right? She's the Empress. She's the mother of mothers. And when she's in the upright, she does that in a balanced way. She gives from her cup because her cup is overflowing. So she has enough to give to others because she gives enough to herself. But when she's in reverse, it's something like the opposite of that, right? So you could have demonstrated or are demonstrating codependence on this person, or dependence on others, on the opinions of others, or others for resources. For an odd few, and hopefully this isn't true, there have been fertility issues here, maybe due to stress, but again, that won't resonate for everyone. Also, this is like just talking about limited resources. So I feel like your person feels that, you know, you have everything you need to be all that you can be, to be the big queen, regardless of gender, because, you know, the cards are genderless. It's all about energy, masculine and feminine. To be the big queen, the big feminine, to embody all of those wonderful attributes, you need to allow yourself to do that. But first you need to validate yourself. Self-validation is love. Self-validation is love, okay? Whether you're thinking validating thoughts or saying validating things outside, aloud, you know, to others about yourself, then this is what you need to do. Because it does turn this person on when you love and accept yourself first. It's a huge turn on, because when you love and accept yourself first, you become the big queen, you become the empress, you become the divine feminine. And when you're not doing that, you're blocking your divine feminine power, your divine feminine energy, which is what attracts your masculine to you. They're attracted to your divine feminine energy. So own that, use that, you have it, don't waste it, okay? This is what I'm getting here. So that was a clarification for, yeah, this person understands the depth of your connection, that this is a strong soulmate, if not a twin flame relationship. So let's just agree to disagree and move on. Spirit, please clarify that. What does group 3's person mean when they say that? They want to move on towards better things here. They want the grandchildren card come out. That is the star card. That is about the light at the end of the tunnel. That is about making a wish on a shooting star and receiving that wish, getting your wishes granted. So that's what this person is saying. Let's agree to disagree and move on, because we have to heal this connection, because this person is seeing grandchildren with you. If this is your divine masculine or your divine feminine, because roles can be reversed, energies interchangeable in tarot, whatever it is, they can see, you know, a legacy with you, having children and grandchildren with you. At the very least, having their wishes come true. They want you guys to be able to move on, because that will symbolize a renewal in this connection, a new beginning in this connection, a brighter one with a brighter future, one that has a lot of hope, one that brings inner clarity to you both, one that is like a miracle, really. The star card can be like a miracle. I think this person thinks that you're beautiful, and I feel like they wish that you would see that as well. And I think that your person is asking you to have more faith. They're asking you to own that divine power, because some of you are afraid of change, afraid of being in the spotlight. Some of you are naturally very attractive people, but you don't like all that attention on you. And this could be being perceived by your person as like a weakness or an error in judgment, or you being in denial about your power, or denial about your attractiveness, or something to do with fearing change. And so your person's wanting you to not do that. So you guys could have had an argument that was based in, or there could be discord in this relationship, rather, that is based in you not wanting to change from the present, from the status quo, from where things are currently in this connection. Like if you're mad at this person, you want to stay mad at this person. If you're hung up on this person, you want to stay hung up on this person. It's like you don't want to evolve, is what your person is saying. And if it's them that doesn't want to evolve, then take it that way. But somebody here doesn't want to evolve, because that would mean healing. They don't want to allow this healing to take place. Sometimes healing means just agreeing to disagree, like it says, and moving on. Letting bygones be bygones. Forgiving and forgetting. And if you can't forgive this person, or they can't forgive you, then what's the point of trying to have a relationship? It's not going to be good going forward. So you have to you have to allow the change. You have to be strong enough to allow the change, strong enough to love yourself and see the hope that there still is within yourself and within this connection. Because there is hope here. Your person wants you to have faith in them again. They want you to look up to them again. I feel like they look up to you. They see your beauty. They see your value. Okay? I feel like they want to ask you, do you see your value? I feel like whatever's happened here, somebody was probably careless in the connection. Your person sees your value. Maybe they didn't show it. Maybe they don't show it. They have apathy, or you're having apathy. Like they were cold to you, now you're being cold to them. I just get that this person wasn't ready for you, but you weren't ready for them either. You might be closer to being ready for divine union, or union of souls here, a real relationship, but you're not ready, or you haven't been, not without this healing, not without recognizing your true power, not without coming into your true strength, not without you embracing change, not without you allowing yourself to see the truth, because only in seeing the truth can you make wise judgments and wise judgment calls. I feel like this person questions your judgment. I feel like this person feels like your intuition is blocked, and that's true because the High Empress, okay, the High Empress, maybe some of you are High Priestess and Empress both. That's not uncommon. Those two energies combined. But when she's in reverse, it's blocked intuition. Intuition is the realm of the feminine energy. So what's being said here is that their absence, if there's an absence of them in this connection, and they say that they've been pushing you away, it's due to them not being ready, but you not being ready as well. And they're needing to be healing this connection. They see the hope for the future with you. They see a bright, beautiful romance. They see a lot of healing can take place, and dreams can come true. Even miracles can come true here. But healing needs to take place first. And so I feel like you guys need to heal your apathy in this connection, and that means them too. They need to heal that. Stop acting like they don't care if they're acting like they don't care. Stop being careless, if they're actually being careless with their actions, careless with their words and their intentions, or you, if you're that way to some extent, then that is just what's being needing to be healed here. Angels, spirits, and guides, what else does Group 3's person want to say to them, please? What else does Group 3's person want to say, please? What else does Group 3's person want to say? This is a past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Your soul remembers this intense connection. It's past life love, so they understand what you have together more than you know, and they're still in love with you. They're still in love with you after many lifetimes. And then we've got at the back of the deck, here and now, your true love is already part of your life. So many of you interact with this person, or dating this person, involved with this person currently. But even for you, those of you in separation, as higher level soulmates, you are in each other's lives in spirit, okay? Probably have dreams about this person, uncanny synchronicities and thoughts and feelings about this person. Those are not just examples of wishful thinking. What else here? Okay, so let's get some more messages, and then I will pull charms and then take it over to the extended. If this reading is resonating, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. That does help to support the channel, and I appreciate it. Angel, spirits, and guides, for those who've chosen Group 3, what else does their person want to say to them? What else does their person want to say? Just go with the flow more. Life's full of surprises. You just never know. Yeah, your person feels like you have a fear of change, that you have a difficult time letting go and going with the flow. And only by going with the flow can the universe bring you guys, together, or move you guys forward in the way that you want to go. If you're wanting to move towards progression in this connection, you have to go with the flow. You can't be streaming like what do you call it? Swimming against the stream. And for surprises to happen, you can't be in control of everything at every time, right? Like, you have to be able to let up and let go a little bit, or else there's no space around you. There's no room for anything to happen. I still catch my breath when I look at you. Do you still take their breath away, group 3? What else does this person want to say to group 3, please? What else does their love interest want to say? What else does group 3's person want to say? Your eyes see right through me and it scares the hell out of me. So it's like they're afraid that if you see the true them, because they can't hide themselves from you, they can't hide anything from you. You guys have been together across lifetimes. You know them like the back of your hand. You know them like a book. Even if you don't know how you know, and this person can sense that. And it scares the hell out of them. So that's something to do with their abandonment issues. I don't get necessarily that this person wants to hide their true self from you, because I feel like they feel with you they can be themselves, and they really like that. That comes from being old souls with many lifetimes together. But it's just that you see so much. Like, you look at this person and you see right into them. And I mean, even for the most secure person, that can be a little bit unsettling. Especially when you guys aren't ready. When you're not ready for that depth of connection or commitment. But you can work on it. Your person wants to heal things. They want to work on it, I feel. And I'm going to do for you what I did for the previous 2 and get a music oracle card. Angels, spirits, and guides, what does group 3's person want to say, please? What else do they want to say? We've got Blondie. Debbie Harry. Okay. Okay, so your person, their main message is to stay open to new things, and you will never stagnate. Like, if this connection has stagnated, it could be because you haven't stayed open to new things, stayed open to progress, stayed open to going with the flow, rolling with the punches, kind of this sort of thing, right? Somebody here hasn't been doing that, and this is sort of just going along with what was said earlier. So their message is stay open to new things and you will never stagnate. This person doesn't want to stagnate, right? They want to always be growing. And this person's attitude is fools mistake their flesh for plastic. So I don't know if some of you haven't been entirely authentic with this person. Maybe this person doesn't like a lot of modern aesthetics or makeup because they feel like it distorts, natural beauty. And then also say it's not enough to be beautiful, you need to know how to be beautiful. So while this person sees how beautiful you are, it's like they don't think that you know how beautiful you are, or you don't know how to own it. And you should work on that because it hurts your self-esteem, which hurts this connection. I mean, this person loves you. They want you to love yourself, They want you to love yourself too, as much as they love you. Because it's not enough to be beautiful. You need to know how to be beautiful, right? How to be both real and beautiful at the same time. And and go with it. Some pretty deep messages from your person, group 3. What else do we need to do? Okay, charms. Angel spirits and guides for group 3. Can we get some charms, please? What does group 3's person want to say? The person thinks you're pretty. They got googly eyes for you. Okay. And they want to dance with you. They want to go out dancing. They want to have a good time. They want to kick up their heels. They want to enjoy themselves. And we've got this little baby mouse here. Somebody could be born in the year of the rat, or that could have significance. Maybe you have a little girl. Maybe this person wants you to have a little girl. I think it's showing like the innocence. Some of you are pretty young or young at heart. Also, pink represents self-love, and there's little hearts in her ears. So it's like, yeah, love yourself. You're adorable. You're freaking adorable. And you're pure and you're good. And you don't have to worry about losing your authenticity, you know, simply by knowing how beautiful you are inside and out, and showing it and owning it and being proud of it. Got this gold chain. You guys have been together a lot of lifetimes. I'm feeling like each of these links represents a lifetime for a lot of you. And it's gold, so it's of quality, right? So quality, it's a golden connection. You guys are tied to one another. This is one half of a Be Friends necklace, so I feel that, you know, the other person is your other half, okay? That's not to say you're not whole as yourself. You are whole as yourself, and they're whole as themselves, but you guys are each other's other half. Also, I feel like for some of you, there has been a breakup in this connection. I feel like any conflicts that the two of you have in the connection are a result of you guys not having a firm or strong foundation in friendship first and foremost, because that is the foundation that makes relationships last over a long period of time, is having that foundation in friendship. So just take what resonates from that. I'm getting a lot of different message from this. My first thought was that this looks like be free. It doesn't say be free, but it looks like that to me. Be free of your doubts. Be free of your judgmentalness towards yourself. Be free of your flaws or your weaknesses, whatever those might be. And then dream, you know, with that star card energy. Your person wants you to dream. Because if you allowed yourself to be free enough to own your power and go with the flow, you would be moved towards your dreams. And your dreams, I feel, are very similar when it boils down to it, to that of your other person, to the other person here. We've got the black cat. It's a cat of mystery. It's also about intuition. Get in touch with your intuition. Stay in touch with your intuition. Learn to trust your intuition. Don't block it. Listen to it. It'll guide you correctly. It'll keep you safe and guide you home. Also, the blue eyes are drawing to me. Somebody here has blue eyes. Very vibrant blue eyes. Also, blue eyes are a symbol of, or psychologically speaking, it's thought that people with blue eyes give the impression of being very innocent and very new, sort of like, yeah, have a childlike optimism. So that goes along with this little baby here. So there's something about you that your person thinks is very wide-eyed and I'm hearing adorable, okay? And you have the key to this person's heart. I feel like this person wants to encompass you. They want to hold your heart. You want to hold their heart. They want to protect you, I'm hearing. And you have the key to their heart. So this is what I'm getting, group 3. So follow me over to the extended if you'd like to. The link for that will be in the description box below. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you next time.